In this video I'm going to talk about heart sounds, and we are mainly going to focus on splitting of heart sounds. Okay, so there are different heart sounds like S1, S2, S3, S4. Here we are in this cardiac cycle. You can see that S1 is due to mitral and tricuspid valve closure, and S2 is due to aortic and pulmonary valve closure. Okay, the duration between S1 and S2 is systole. The duration between S2 and S1 is diastole. S1 and S2 are high pitched sounds, therefore diaphragm stethoscope is used to listen the sounds. S3 and S4 are low pitched ones, where bell of stethoscope is used to listen. Now we come to splitting of heart sound. Generally splitting is only evident during inspiration in second heart sound. Okay, and why not in S1? Because the difference between the closure of mitral and tricuspid valve is only of 0.02 seconds, which a human ear cannot appreciate, which is a congenital heart disease where this S1 splitting is quite evident. In case of S2, this splitting is quite evident during inspiration because the difference between the valve aortic and pulmonary closure is around 30 milliseconds. This is physiological splitting. Now what is the reason for this physiological splitting? What happens is during inspiration there is negative intrathoracic pressure. Because of negative intrathoracic pressure, more blood comes to the right side of the heart. Therefore more blood comes in the right ventricle, and it takes more time for right ventricle to empty into pulmonary artery. Therefore pulmonary artery closes little bit late as compared to expiration. So in inspiration pulmonary artery valve closes little bit late than during expiration. And also because of negative intrathoracic pressure there is pooling of blood in the lungs, therefore less blood comes to the left side of the heart. Okay, therefore less blood in the left ventricle, therefore left ventricle empties into aorta little bit early, therefore there is early A2. So because of this reason there is splitting of heart sound, second heart sound in inspiration. Okay, this splitting is around 30 milliseconds. Now there are various different types of splitting of second heart sound, and first one is wide and fixed, wide and variable, and third one is paradoxical. In this case we will compare this wide and variable splitting with the physiological splitting. Here you can see that during expiration no splitting is evident, whereas during inspiration there is some splitting which can be heard. Okay, whereas in wide and variable the splitting has increased. Okay, the duration of splitting has increased, but it still varies with respiration. That is, the duration is of increase in splitting is more in inspiration, whereas in wide and fixed one, here also we can compare it with physiological splitting. Here also we can see that the splitting has increased, but it doesn't vary with respiration. Okay, it is same in expiration and inspiration, therefore it is wide and fixed. And third one is paradoxical. Here there are two catch points. Okay, in paradoxical what happens is generally we say that A2P2 is heard, that is A2P2 as in aortic component is heard before pulmonary component, but in case of paradoxical splitting P2 is heard before A2 also. And the second point is that this splitting is increased during expiration as compared to the other ones where in case of wide and variable or in case of physiological splitting the splitting was increasing during inspiration. Okay, here we can see it is increasing during expiration. So now let's see in which diseases we can see this pathologies. Okay, so first let's come to first one. This is wide and variable, that is A2P2 splitting has increased, but it still varies with inspiration and expiration. Okay, it still varies with inspiration and expiration. So this can happen because of two reasons: either A2 comes early or P2 comes late. You get it? So here we can see that if there is blood in left ventricle, okay, if the valve is closing little bit early, that means left ventricle is emptying into aorta little bit early. And why this is occurring? Because blood is diverging or moving into some other parts of the heart, therefore less blood is left into the left ventricle. Here because of VSD it can enter into right ventricle, or because of MR, that is mitral regurgitation, it can go into left atrium. So early A2 can be seen due to VSD or MR. Or now we come to late P2. Late P2 can come because of pulmonary stenosis or right bundle branch block. Pulmonary stenosis because now right ventricle will take more time to empty into pulmonary artery, right? Yeah, or in case of right bundle branch block, here also the heart won't be able to contract that efficiently to pump more blood into pulmonary artery. Therefore, it will take little bit more time. This is the reason for wide and variable splitting, which can occur either because of early A2 or late P2. Okay, now we come to wide and fixed splitting. It can occur due to atrial septal defect or total anomalous pulmonary venous connection. Just remember this. These are the two conditions where we can see this. Okay, see this is quite evident. It is increased, and it is not varying with inspiration or expiration. It is same in expiration and inspiration. Okay, why does this occur? That why it varies in some condition whereas it is fixed in ASD and TAPVC. So this is the reason. Okay, see, during inspiration what happens is, during the inspiration the because of negative intrathoracic pressure, more blood comes to the right side of heart, therefore more blood comes to the right atrium, okay, as compared to left atrium. So the pressure gradient between right atrium and left atrium decreases now, and because of this reason the shunt which is present between the right atrium and left atrium is not operational. Okay, now we come to expiration. Now we know that less blood comes during expiration as compared to inspiration, but because of less blood, now the pressure gradient is again seen. There is pressure gradient between the two atria is present. Because of this reason, shunt becomes operational, and more blood shunts from left atrium to right atrium. Okay, and because of this reason, equal amount of blood in right ventricle in both inspiration and expiration, which causes wide and fixed splitting. Let's say I'll give one example. Let's say because of inspiration 60 ml of blood is coming into the right ventricle, okay, during inspiration, and during expiration only 40 ml is coming, but this shunt is providing the rest of the 20 ml, and therefore again 60 ml of blood is reaching right ventricle. Therefore P2 doesn't move much, and this is the reason why equal amount of blood in RV in both inspiration and expiration, and therefore wide and fixed S2 splitting is seen. So now let's take one case. Okay, if a child comes with wide and fixed S2 splitting, what should we do next? We should look for cyanosis. If cyanosis is present, then this is the case of TAPVC. Okay, if cyanosis is absent, this is the case of atrial septal defect. Fine. There are different type of congenital heart disease like cyanotic and acyanotic. Okay, and TAPVC is one of them. TAPVC is cyanosis, cyanotic congenital heart disease. In case of atrial septal defect, the question again might give you two options, like whether is it ostium primum or ostium secundum. So what do we do next? All we have to do is just look for the ECG findings given in the question. If it says left axis deviation, then this is the ostium primum type of ASD. If it says right axis deviation, then this is a case of ostium secundum type of ASD. Now there are some syndromes related to ASD. If the question again says that the radius is absent in the child and this is the patient of ASD, which syndrome we can suspect him of? Then this is the case of Holt-Oram syndrome. If the next case, if the patient has ASD and myelostenosis, then it will come under Luiten-Becker syndrome. Okay. Now let's come to paradoxical splitting. That is when A2 comes so late that it is heard after P2. Right. Here A2 is coming so late. Here we can see. Here A2 is coming. Here A2 is coming so late that it is coming after P2. Okay. Therefore, this is paradoxical type of splitting, where the P2 A2 is seen, and the splitting increases in expiration as compared to other diseases, other types where it was increasing in inspiration. So now again, A2 is coming late. We just now talked about a condition where P2 was coming late in wide and variable. What were the reasons behind it? Pulmonary stenosis and right bundle branch block. Yes, right, exactly. In this case also it can be aortic stenosis or left bundle branch block, or any condition causing delaying the left ventricle to empty into aorta, like Coxsackie myocarditis or anterior wall MI. All this can cause paradoxical splitting. Okay. Now let's come to the last topic of the day, that is single S2. In which cases we can hear single S2. There are many causes, but mainly we look for transposition of great arteries, then severe ASPS and TOF, and pulmonary atresia and aortic atresia. Thank you.